All right, let's get on to the footy, boys. So we are kicking it off with Friday night footy. It's a massive game. Saints v the Cats. Saints have hit a little bit of form recently. Cats have as well. I'm going to pass it over to Richie to kick us off tonight, mate. So how are we looking for Friday night?
Well, I'm so amped to be Richmond Van
I'm
Bus.
so deeply insulted. So deeply insulted.
Well, look, as I said, I went to the Sudan this week and I interviewed a lot of the Sudanese people over there just to get there because there's a big Sudanese population now in the AFL. They're
Absolutely,
keen.
yep.
They are keen as. You got maybe your Buku Camus debuted, you know.
Big debut.
All jokes aside, that dude's story and background is unbelievable.
Absolutely it is.
You know, 18 years ago, sat in a refugee camp and now he's playing AFL. Unreal. But
Well, not only that, I mean, his family, mum and his granddad shot dead in front of his eyes. Crazy. Madness.
unbelievable. And now he's playing AFL. That is elite. That is elite. But let's talk Saints and Cats. Now, the Cats monstered Richmond. Yes, they did. Got to give them credit for that one. However, this was a depleted Richmond. To take nothing away from Geelong, this was not Richmond at their best. You've got to take that into account. But having said that, how strong were the Cats in the contests? They just, every time someone leapt at them, they were just shrugging off tackles. And I think that the Cats now, we'll get to Richmond later, but I reckon the Cats have now uncovered the blueprint to beating Richmond. And it is speed of footwork through the middle in terms of put it on the boot, be skillful, be direct, hit targets, keep it moving. Because if Richmond's a pressure game, if you just keep the ball moving, they can't keep up with it.
Simple.
We are talking Saints, of course, as well. Saints were lucky to win that over the Suns, I reckon. I reckon the Suns kicked themselves out of that game. The Saints were lucky to win.
Poor Suns.
Can't do that again this week if you're St Kilda. You can't do that again this week. And if Cats bring that same intensity that they brought against Richmond, and they're going to be so full of themselves. They're going to be so full of themselves after getting the wood over the reigning premiers and balancing the scales after that grand final defeat.
Yep.
So I'm tipping the Cats 1-39 this week. I can't see them losing this one unless St Kilda literally play the game of their collective lives.
I have the Cat as 1-39 as well. After last week, how can you not tip them? How can you not? Very similar to what we said about Richmond. I said prove us wrong, and Richmond proved us wrong.
Actually.
No, but the Cat is far out. I know they lost to Sydney 2 weeks ago, but St Kilda aren't.
Yep.
St Kilda are not running on the fuel I think they were last week.
Yep.
Last year. A little bit of a stat for you. I'm going to be the stat man today.
Let's go.
The stats aren't that exciting.
Sensible stats.
But
Love it.
Geelong have won their last 4 against St Kilda. I know that doesn't mean much, but they did play twice in 2019, and they played obviously they played once last year. They played everyone once, but they played it's not like a one-off season where they're playing once in round 1 in 1 year and then round 23 the next year. It's not spread out. They're 2 Victorian teams. They always play each other. So Cat is to be 4 up shows the form, and it's going to be 5. Cat's 1-39.
I'm also tipping the Catters 1-39. Bit hard to look past them in this game, I think. But in saying that, the Saints are a better team. And you mentioned this last week with Marshall and Ryder in the lineup. They are a much improved team with the dual ruck situation. And the last couple of weeks, Zach Jones has been massive.
Oh, yeah.
Been absolutely massive. He got a bit of a rocket a few weeks prior because he was one of the worst on ground. But against the Hawks 2 weeks ago, 37 touches and 2 goals, and then backed it up with 31 touches against the Suns. I just think he's going to be a little bit of a catalyst in that midfield. A lot of their midfielders are all sort of a very similar ilk, a bit slower, hard-nosed. Zach Jones is fast as hell, and I think he just adds another dimension to that midfield that they've been sorely missing. Have you guys got any bets for me?
I do. Today, it's a big day. I'm going to be the sensible one. And this links to one of the stats.
It's actually amazing because he actually is being sensible because he has things prepared.
It links to one of the
stats. He's gone full
stats.
sensible.
You know, like in that movie Like Mike, where Lil Bow Wow gets Michael Jordan's sneakers, puts them on, and he's just an elite basketball.
Yep.
But when he takes them off, he's just shite house at
Me
everything.
with the turtleneck and glasses.
Genuinely. His IQ points have doubled plus 10, which is
Look, I'm back. I'm back, boys.
Put them on now.
Keep them on.
Thank you.
I'm like Festus with the ring bell. If anyone in WWE knows about that. No, my bet is the over is 167.5. And I've got a bit of a stat. Marvel games, the last 6 Marvel games have all gone over, and 167.5
It's not much.
is not much at all, especially for the high scoring. Like Geelong almost kicked that last week against the reigning premiers. So that is my bet of the week. Lock of the week. Lock it in. They're going over.
Lock of the week.
First game going
Cheapest
over.
creepers.
Bang. $1.91.
Nothing sensible about that.
No.
I've put together a little bit of a multi because I was feeling a bit multi-like this week for some particular reason. Duncan 25 plus.
Okay.
Hunter Clark, 20 plus.
Okay.
Douglas Howard, 15 plus.
Douglas.
An Isaac Smith
I'm back.
goal, $5 for a multi.
That's not bad.
Not bad. I actually didn't really like a lot of it in this game. There wasn't a lot of value to be found. It was pretty tough going, but I really liked the looks of that.
You're not
can't hate
wrong.
it.
You're not wrong. I did have a rummage around. Look, I'm still addicted. No matter what clothes I'm wearing, I'm addicted to the multis. What can I say? I love a multi.
It is what it is.
I froth a multi. Actual froth it. Now I got a little multi. It's paying around about $11 for this one. So yeah, hang 10, as Desmond Van Bus would typically say.
When is Desmond Van Buster hang 10? You're killing me.
He's a 90s TV star.
Well, look what I'm wearing.
Well, you look like Paulie Shaw.
Yeah. Right. So multi. I got Brad Close for the Cats, anytime goal. I got Isaac Smith, anytime goal. Thank you, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Jack Sinclair, 15 plus touches. He's been averaging 19 over the season, and he's had over 20 in the last 3 games. And that's paying $1.40 by itself, which is just stupid. But there you go. Brandon Parfit, to quote BT, for 15. Brad Crouch, Jack Steele, and Hermit Guthrie, all 25 touches each, and that's paying about $11.
Love it. Big fan of
And
that.
they're coming off. Come off last week. One come off the week before. One of those big. You only need one of these to come off, and you're gonna make money for the weekend, probably the next couple of weeks.
Well,
So-
as I said, the one I listed on this show last week for the Brisbane Freo game was what, $18?
Yeah.
Came
Boom,
off.
something like that. Was something
Unreal.
ridiculous.
And come off easily.
Absolutely. So the lesson is follow what we're saying.